The boys go to a fifth overtime in a row. Unbelievable. Coming up. Well, folks, I'm going to have to hear what you guys have to say because I missed a lot of this game. Not only was my feet kicking out, my phone did not stop in this building all night. It's just one of those nights, guys. I didn't even bring my phone in here with me. If it's an emergency, it's going to wait. I'm going to make my video, and I'm sure I'll get a call tonight. It's that kind of night in this building because I'm on call. You know, even after 5 o'clock, I'm on call, and it was non-stop, just non-stop. Okay, guys, you're going to have to tell me what you've seen here. I seen parts of the first. I did not see any of the second. And the third, I seen the goal. I at least got to see Ostlund's goal, his first goal. I at least got to see that, and I wasn't even sure that was going to count. And to be honest, I remember at the time, it looked to me like we're not even going to get a goal in this game. That's just how it felt. But I didn't see enough of the game to make a judgment call by just seeing the numbers. So you guys will have to tell me, because from what I can tell by these numbers, we got lucky to get a point. All right, let's look at the numbers, talk about them. Utah doubles us in shots, 35-18. Face-offs, they were better too, 60% to 40%. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play. Sabres had 20 hits. Utah had 15. I remember we were very low in hits. I think we had 11 after 2 periods, so at least we must have come to life somewhat, I'm guessing, in that department in the third. Blocks, Sabres had 21. Utah had 9. 11 giveaways for the Sabres, 15 for the Mammoth. 4 takeaways apiece. Shots on goal per period. 9-7 Sabres in the first. I wish I would have seen more of that period. 15-5 Utah in the second. 12-3 Utah in the third. So 27-8. I mean, you guys tell me what happened here, really. And the overtime, I didn't get to see either. Did the Sabres have a scoring chance with that one shot? I don't even know. 35-18 is your final shots right there. Scoring. Schmaltz from Keller and Marino at 3:58 of the third makes it 1-0. And Ostlund replies to that from Rosen. Nice to see the youngsters doing it, eh? At 7:50 to tie it up, 1-1. And we go to overtime. Keller from Sergachev and Vermelka at, it is 47-second mark. That's your game. Oh, another clip. Let's take a look at it. There's your standings, guys. Is that nuts or is that nuts? 13 to 15. You got number 1 to 10, 2 points separating them. 2 points. And that team that's in 10th, Florida, plays tonight. And they got that game in hand on Toronto. So just take a look at that right now, guys. This is just how crazy it is right now and why it's so important we're picking up points in games. And that's 9 games out of 10. The Sabres have picked up points now. So, I'm not going to complain. From what I've seen here in these numbers, we got damn lucky to get a point in this game, and I'll take that because we got very unlucky kind of in some of those other losses. So this kind of evens it a little. Maybe we got a point we didn't really deserve tonight, which I'm okay with that because the Leafs have gotten a bunch of those already. So guys, let me know what you've seen in this game. What's your opinion on this? How bad were we outplayed? Is it as bad as 27-8? I mean, is this what went down? Because what little I saw here and there, I just couldn't piece it together, what I'm reading here, right? I was just very, very relieved when Ostlund scored. I was like, you know, I'm watching and he scores. I'm like, yes. And I wasn't sure if they were going to count that at first, right? It looked like maybe a high stick from Rosen. I wasn't sure. You know, today's NHL, we never know. And it was fine. So that's good. So the boys pick up, no matter what, guys, another point, okay, in this game. 5-1-4, our last 10 now. Very weird, eh? Very weird stretch of games since we're 0-3. But I think, guys, if I were to tell you we're going to lose 1 regulation games of the next 10, would have you taken that when we started 0-3 and looked awful? I think we all would have, right? So 5-4-4, I guess we'll take that right now and not complain. I'm not complaining right now. I'm very grateful what I see by the numbers here that we got a point out of this deal. This I wish I could have seen a little more of this game though, you know, because of this Utah team. I'm very curious how good they are. Like, how did Peterka play in the game? I don't know. Did we boo him? I don't know. I'm gonna have to read your comments to see that, because if I'm guessing the fans might have let him hear it. Did we do any kind of tribute to him? I don't think we should, to be honest. I don't know if we did. And if we did, we're trying to stay classy, but I disagree with it. There should be no tribute for this guy. You know, really. Really. So, Sabres get another point. And unless I missed my guess, most of you are probably a little grateful today about that one, because it's a tough game off the schedule, and because they're tough right now, this team. Right now, they're tough to beat. A lot of teams are having a hard time beating this bunch this year. So if the Sabres can, get points in games where sometimes they don't deserve it, that's a good sign, the way I see it, guys. It really is. It's a good sign. It means we're starting to have a bit of luck here. You know, if we got lucky to get a point today, okay, let's take the luck. My goodness, how often do we get lucky as Sabres fans? So I'm happy. 5-1-4 our last 10. I was looking at the last 10 in the East, and the only team in the last 10 games to get more points than us is Montreal. Montreal's got 17 the last 10 games, and the Sabres, 17. Montreal's got 15, I believe, the last 10 games, 7-1-2 or 7-2-1. I'll check it right now. Anyway, it's nobody here is picking up points on us, is what I'm saying, which is kind of good. I think there was a few other teams also that had 14 points in 10 games. And I'll tell you right now. So Montreal, the last 10 have picked up 15 points, 7-2-1. Detroit, 7-3 have picked up 14. Boston, 5-5. New Jersey, 7-3, they've picked up 14. Pittsburgh, 6-2-2. They've picked up 14. And I think there's another one. I could be wrong. The Islanders, right. 6-2-2, their last 10. They've picked up 14. And also, let's not forget Tampa Bay. My goodness. 6-2-2, also their last 10. They've picked up 14. The Sabres, 5-1-4. They've picked up 14. But I will say this, the last 10 games, okay, and I'm checking the rest of the league before I give you this. The Sabres are the only team in the entire NHL the last 10 games to only lose one regulation game. This is bizarre, guys. This is a bizarre time for us. We're frustrated, but if we do this every 10 games, we're going to make the playoffs for sure. You know what I mean? It's weird, right? So yeah, how many teams have lost? 2. LA, 4-2-4, last 10. Vegas, 6-2-2. They don't seem like they ever have a bad night. 7-2-1 for Anaheim. My goodness, Quenneville's doing it over there so far. The Kraken, 4-2-4, very quiet over there. Seattle's doing it. Then Winnipeg and Utah, 8-2, their last 10. Oh, my bad. Colorado, 5-1-4, like the Sabres. I didn't see it. Sorry. So there's 2 teams. There's us in Colorado. But if you look at everybody in the East, Montreal, 7-2-1. Detroit, 7-3. Boston, 5-4, but they've won 4 in a row. 5-5, but they've won 4 in a row now. Jersey, 7-3. The Penguins, 6-2-2. The Hurricanes, 6-4. Toronto, 6-3-1. Philly, 6-4-0. Columbus, 6-4-0. Tampa, 6-2-2. Islanders, 6-2-2. My God, you know what I mean? It's just we can't cop a break. Ottawa, 5-3-2. The Sabres, 5-1-4. The Rangers, the only team that maybe is really disappointing in the league, but they're 500, 4-4-2. Washington, 5-4-1. And Florida, a game under. The only team, 4-5-1 in the East, the last 10 games, to be a game under 500. Guys, it's going to be a crazy year. Brace yourselves, okay? So I'm going to take this. I don't know if I'm commenting on something that maybe I'm wrong and they maybe should have won this somehow, but from what I can tell by these numbers, no, I don't think they should have won tonight. But I'm guessing Lyon must have been a beast in nets. Jim sent me a text saying Lyon was great tonight. I'm not surprised. And we'll leave it there, guys. We'll leave it there. Hopefully next game I'll be able to see the whole thing and I won't be getting interrupted in this zoo of a building. My God. I don't even want to talk about my job today. I'm so frustrated tonight. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to get back to a movie called Dante's Peak. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I've been into it all night long, back and forth too. Like I've had that running and the game at the same time when I was in and out of the apartment, you know? So I keep pausing the movie and I kept checking the game as I was coming in. All right, guys, done. We'll leave it there. The boys don't lose. They get a point. They lose in overtime, but they don't lose in regulation once again and pick up valuable points that we know we're going to need down the stretch. Have a good one.